For this video on LoreFi, I will be dissecting the story I believe is being portrayed, while also neglecting to mention any details and Easter eggs I feel are red herrings, or are just that, Easter eggs. I would also like to add, before I really get into my theory, that the concept of combining theorizable content and music is such a cool concept to me, and I genuinely cannot wait to see what they follow up with. Now, without further ado, Taylor's story. The year is 2003. We can assume this is the case via the VHS on Taylor's shelf saying Christmas 02. And that specific VHS being on the top of the stack would logically mean it is the most recent. Tragedy has just struck in the form of Taylor's father, very recently passing away. We know this has happened recently, as the to-do list on Taylor's corkboard still has "Call Dad" listed, before also being scratched out with a red pen. The family picture on her desk also shows what appears to be a skull drawn crudely over her father's face, before also being scratched out. Because of this recent tragedy, Taylor has also been staying cooped up in her room, as shown by the dirty dishes, empty cans, and the letter pinned on the corkboard from her friends that reads, "Dear Taylor, we hope you feel better soon. The other day we saw your drawing at school, and it was sweet." Something I can't quite make out is written, and then it's signed by her quote-unquote peeps, who are most likely the friends she's seen photographed with on the wall. Another detail which might not be relevant is that she seems to be studying the butterfly effect, and also has butterfly cutouts suggesting they're her favorite animal or insect. I find this interesting as they are often seen as a symbol for change, and no change is more drastic than that of losing a loved one. Now that the scene is set, we can get into the mystery. We'll start with the teaser video for Taylor's story. It opens with Taylor asleep with her head down on the desk while listening to music. In the wastebasket just below her desk is a newspaper with the headline, "Local Boy Goes Missing." All of a sudden, you can hear the music begin to distort, while the cursor on her screen starts to move by itself. The cursor then opens up her webcam, showing her fast asleep, and starts recording her. This moment gave me genuine chills. The idea of someone watching you without your knowledge, and while you're at your most vulnerable, is horrifying to me. And it's horrifying in a way cheap jump scares just can't replicate. Anyways, moving on to the full release of Taylor's story, it opens up with a young boy saying, "Hello, my name is Gregory Daniels. I'm 12 years old. I live at 3251 Spring Lake Drive, and I've been kidnapped." Based on what we have already seen, we can assume this is the same missing boy from the newspaper in Taylor's wastebasket from the teaser video. A little further into the video, we can see a "threat detected" icon pop up on Taylor's screen. Not too long after, the screen distorts after downloading a zip file, a file type known for being able to harbor malware or viruses if you're not careful. At around the 54-minute mark, we see her webcam suddenly turn on like in the trailer, shown by the green light. The screen distorts once again and the mouse begins to move on its own. The video ends with Gregory speaking again, saying, What do you want me to do? You want me to? Okay. Presumably speaking to his kidnapper, who I believe is the same person infecting Taylor's computer with a virus. A virus that allows them to spy on the owner through their webcam, all the while taking notes and planning how they'll abduct their next victim. Other details I've mentioned support this theory. Taylor has recently lost her father, leaving her in an emotionally weak position, as shown again by her unkempt room. Kidnappers are known to target individuals who are in a fragile state, and Taylor is the perfect target. Another point I'd like to make is that despite many people believing Gregory is related or connected to Taylor in some way, I believe their only connection is that he's from the same town or city as Taylor, and is the local missing boy from the paper. In my opinion, Gregory speaking in the beginning and end of the video is setting up his own separate story that we're going to get little bits and pieces of with each release, finally tying in the rest of the story near the end. Kinda like the Stitch Wraith plot in the FNAF books. That is what I believe is Taylor's story, and unfortunately, it does not have a happy ending. There are probably lots of details I missed throughout the video, and if you want to let me know your own theories or critiques, feel free to leave a comment. Bye.